And we're back with another episode of Let's Play PC Building Simulator. I'm your host, RPG Guys. So, just to show you what I've done, I've built like pretty much the biggest rig we've ever built, technically, in get working. And it's gonna be resale values 4135. Now we're not gonna get that because nothing in here is used. This is all new stuff. I even took the tower that we threw in there and just fitted it all in there. So we'll see if we get it $4,000 for it. I bet you we'll get like two. And then this one, same deal. The only thing is this case is used, but everything else in here is brand spanking new. And that was a mix of other parts that we did for that build, and we might get 2,000 for that. So it'd be nice to get some of our money back, but I wouldn't count on it. And I wish they would tell you the value like in here, but they don't. So it is what it is. All right, so really quick, let's save our game. I'm a little bitter, but we'll live. Now, I did think about it a little further. There's nothing in here that says we can't put in used parts. So I might try again once we get to level 25 and do maybe some math before we purchase and just see is it possible for me to dual card 8,000 with used cheap video cards. So I might save some good 1070s and 1080s, that are in the price bracket in which we could do that with. We have these two 1070s here, and we have a 1080 and this, so we might be able to do it if we carefully configure a way to do it. But it's possible, just not probable. Well, it's possible, but we'll see. We'll see what happens to when we hit level 25 as well, or maybe even do it as late as level 26. Anyway, let's collect on these guys. They should be happy with their cables. Yay! Ooh, and we get an achievement, Mr. Big Business. Oh my god. And we leveled up. So, Intel Kaby Lake X processors. Interesting. X299 chipset, AMD Radeon 7. Okay. So we're getting these new i5-7s. Thermal intake, cases, LEDs. And we're getting some X299s. We'll have to look at those maybe. Flecked coolant and better video card at 25. So either and that's it at level 25. So either we can do it either now, or somehow fix that thing now, or we gotta wait till after level 25. So either way, I'm fine with that. I just want to get it done at some point. When that point is hard to say. So we'll look at it tomorrow. All right. Let's make it a brand new day. And we're not getting much good stuff coming in for a while. Those are nice, but R70. And it's a 570, 580. So, all right. So this is an upgrade to 400 gigs of storage. So this is a pushover project here. It's actually on the back. Storage, boom. Make sure it boots. We'll take it. We'll take it. We definitely need RAM right now, so we take for those. Okay, so 700 bucks for that. How's these go? Oh, wow. One day it's already at 1,200. Maybe we will get up to about 4,000. I don't think we'll actually get there, but maybe we'll get close. You never know. New build. Overheating with mining crypto. When mining crypto. Arctic Bionics. Oh, these are just fans. So only 4 projects and 2 builds and an overheating job. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna see if we can turn this in now, because why not? But you didn't test it. All I did was put a hard drive in, and that was fine. Hi, I So I was reading about this cryptocurrency to make real money out of nothing, and I was like, sign me up. So I searched for an up-and-coming crypto to get it on early bird and all that. Ended up picking Convolute and downloading the mining software, but now my computer keeps overheating. I tried putting my desk fan in front of the computer, but it totally didn't help. Seriously, it's getting so hot my cat, Mr. Fuzzface, has started sitting in front of it like a fireplace. Can you install some new fans in the case for me? I'm after 5 of those Bionics F140s. Okay. Bionics F140. And she wants green. Mona wants green. She needs 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me get that. Okay, I want to check something out here. Now these are Intel. Okay. Okay. And you can get an SATX for $300. How much are the processors? No, wait a minute. I don't even see the... What do these use? What's the slot? LGA 2066. There they are. Oh wow, look at that. They're a lot cheaper than the 555. Okay. We can fix that dude's computer now because we just saved $300. In theory. His budget is $2,500. Let's just run the numbers here. Boom. Minus 195. The socket is 2066. Okay, so that'll work. Boom. Minus 10. Motherboard. Boom. Minus 300. Right, 1995. 1995. Memory. We just need to fill it. I mean, maybe we'll upgrade it, but we'll see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So minus 1040 in RAM. Now we're at 955. Storage, $20. Oh no. He needed 4 gig, didn't he? Can't go with $20. Storage, as much as I want to. He needs 4 terabyte. And so he already has... See, that's the problem. He has 500 in there. We only need 3.5. So how much is 3 terabytes? 90... It's 140. It's cheaper to buy the big one. So, yeah. Cheaper to buy that. Boom. Minus 130. We're still going to be hurting here. No matter how we break this down. But we can nickel and dime things a little as we progress here. However I can figure it out. Let me see. Boom. Minus 100. And case. Well, I went with the bigger one. Supply, so we got to go there. So minus 60. That puts us at 665. It's better than where we were before. 665. Now we're looking at good stuff. But I'm wondering... And here's the Founders here at 640. Now that's the one we bought last time, and it didn't quite get us there. But we can jack it up. Question is, which one of these... Oh, this is the overclock edition, one of these guys. A lot of wattage here. I think it's an exact number, per se. This is such a bad idea to try this again. But I think we can do it, which is why we had to be a certain level to do it. So we'll figure it out. You know what? Maybe we should just buy these parts now. No. Let's buy all this, because there's no liquid cooling, I don't think. Yeah, there's no liquid cooling, and for some reason, both of these clowns want Seagate. So, all right. Okay. Hearthstone. We need Will It Run, Hearthstone. And he wants it at the rec specs for Hearthstone. So we're looking at this setup. Our budget is $22.50, which is more than enough to get us there. Okay, so Ryzen. Now he wants Seagate, so let's go right to storage. And actually, because we're buying a whole bunch, let's just boom minus 130. Because why not? So storage, power supply, we'll get the 750 watt. Because we don't want to buy a bigger case. I added a case, didn't I? To that last estimate. I think I did. Actually, I can look right now. Is there a case in there? There is a case in there. So if we were at 665 left, that means we were at 725 for a graphics card. Hold on one second. We were technically at 725. This changes things, because we can go with the Amp Extreme for 720. And that's a better card all around. Boom. Where's that Founders? Or this guy. Get out of there. That should be good. We have the hard drive, and we have the power supply. We'll get the $50 case for this dude. Graphics card. He needs a 960 or better. We'll come back to that. We'll work our way down now. So he needs a quad-core 1400. I think we can give him a 15. Why not? At 190. Boom. Minus 190. Cooling. Doop. Minus 10. Murder Birds. We need AM4. And we'll go with this guy. Boom. Minus 165. Memory. 3600, you say? Buy one of these. Shit, we can technically buy two. It gives us $1,000 for the video card. Woohoo! We'll put in a beast. Well, not a super beast, because we only have 750 watt power supply. So I take that back. Well, that's interesting. It's a wattage hog. But it'll definitely work. 16 gigs. You know what? Let's put it in there. 280 length. It gives us 271 for a case. Let me look at cases again really quick. Let's go with the Antic. Boom. Minus 60. And we're going to take instead the higher power supply. Take the 1100. So at this point, There's no reason not to. Where's that 750? Goodbye. There's almost no point in going back to the deep cool towers unless we're building something super dirt cheap. Though it's kind of been our go-to tower for most of the game. We're getting to a point where it's not beneficial technically to the customer to go that way. So might have to consider it. A lot of this is gonna depend on how much the money they have to spend. If you build me a new PC, there's this game I really want, League of Legends. I'm going to need it by the latest. Have you heard of Seagate? They're meant to be good. I like nice shiny new components. Okay, so we accept. This budget is $1,400. So League of Legends min specs. Okay, let's take a look. They're both Skylakes, so we can do better than that. And technically, we could go something similar to the last build. If we're going to be spending 180, we could go better than the 6600. Because look at that, even the crappiest quad core from AMD is just as good, which means it would be cheaper. But we'll go with the 1500X. So let's do this. The only difference is going to be there are going to be some differences. So we're going to go there. So minus 60. We'll just get one. Boom, minus 272. Boom, minus 165. And then boom, minus 190. Need this. Boom, minus 100. And to make it cheaper, we'll get a cheaper hard drive, even though it's still Seagate. We'll get her the 500. So minus 50. That puts her at 563. So 563 for a video card. So obviously she's getting a different video card than everyone else. 550. We can get her this Amp Extreme. So let's get her that. Can we go bigger? Not much bigger. So we'll get her the one that we know we can overclock the crap out of, which is this guy. And we know we've got the wattage, so that's not an issue. All right, so we have everything here. Again, we're taking another big expense risk on this, but why not? We've got money to burn at this point of the game, so I'm not too concerned. So buy now. Grab the goods. Let's see what we can do here. So the power supply is still big. I'm pretty sure that that'll be fine. Storage, he's going to need a 4 gig. Motherboard is going to be this guy. So it looks like we can go... Now, the thing, too, is that there's not as many threads on these computer types, just as a heads up, for the Intel. So that's something that's an interesting observation for anybody interested in building one like this. Oh, I guess we just unclick the top. Whatever. Oh yeah, okay. So that's an interesting concept. Do you want a faster speed processor, or do you want a what's the term I'm looking for here? Do you want faster megahertz, or do you want more threads? Right, hence the difference between the Threadripper and the other one. And I think these are the ones... Aren't these the ones that caught fire? Okay, so we got the memory in there. Graphics card was this guy, I believe. With $5 remaining, we might be able to do this. I'll be surprised if we can, but we'll see. Well, that boots Allison. And numbnuts. Let's crank it. Try to get away with as much as we can here. We got to get to 8,000. It's got everything else in it. It just has to score 8,000. Heroes of Warcraft. Who's the cheapo? You're the cheapo. Let's do cheapo first. Storage. And then motherboard. I think she only has one RAM stick, so that's fine. Unlock that, and that. Cheaper graphics card. The memory, one stick of the memory. Processor. I did not buy a thingy thermal thing for the other rig. Whoops! Need to do that. Okay, well this one's probably fine. Because I don't think we have a new one on us. Do we? No, we're going to need to buy one. I'm too afraid to look at it. I'm so afraid to look at it. 69.19. You son of a bitch. This just could be a video card thing, though. If we take this out, we can save this for another rig. 725. What do we actually have in here that we're sitting on? That's right, we could do used. So let's try... Really? They're all incompatible? What a load of crap. You'd think that one of them would be, but... Okay, that... That's compatible. But it puts us 282 over. We're close. So how much do we have now? 438. 1080x 8 gig. More money than it would cost to do. Damn it! You know what though? Let's check out the 1070 though. Let's again. I believe we can put in used parts in this to get where we need to go. So wait. Let me think this through here. Yeah, let's try this. 1070 Ti. I still don't think we have that much. 70. Yeah, not really. Just over by looking at these guys. What about just a regular 1070 though? Does it have to be a TI? Well, it's still 510, so... And we only have 472. Can we take some fans out and get some money back? No. Okay. So that didn't help us. I'm wondering if perhaps... Okay, we gotta take this out. What about this? RX 580. And like we get the best RX that's out there that would work with it. How much do we have to spend? Okay, we could try it. At this point, it wouldn't hurt. But let's get the best one. Boom. It should pop right in there. I mean, at this point, what do you got to lose? Other than that, we have another card we can't use, but fuck it. No op. All right, let's get this going. Put in the power supply. Which one costs more? Technically this one. Since we're not using it, we should use it here, but... yeah. Get our money back. We'll see how much we have left over, but if we don't, we have the right card, so... not a big deal. There we go. It looks good, actually. Can always try that video card on another rig. That's why I'm not that eager to dick around with it right now. Okay, so that overheated. How much left over do we have? 152. So theoretically, we could put in a bigger power supply. But let's see what we can even get away with at this point. Because if it really is just a power issue, we could just chuck another powerful power supply in there, see how it plays out. Keep forgetting to put that in there. All of a sudden. And run it. we really have leftover money on this? Yeah, we do. Not compatible. It's compatible with that. That'd be interesting, though, if we could get that in there. I'm convinced that over here it's a video card issue. And maybe the Founders would have been a better deal. I'm not going to lie. Maybe the Founders is really what we needed to go with and would have been a little cheaper. Been a little lighter on the wattage. So there's a possibility that the Founders was the way to go. So if this doesn't work, we'll take these cards out and look at the Founders, pop it in and see if we get a better result. 7731. Oh! Run it again. It's so close, guys. We might get this. Oh, if we get this, I will be invincible. This guy is done. These guys and their shitty hard drives. Get them out of here. Power down. Yoink. This will be done in a minute. Oh, all that work. So Founders actually might have made it. Give or take. And if this doesn't make it, we can put in a bigger power supply. That'll give us the voltage to possibly get the rest of the way there. This one's done. And we'll be finally rid of it. Rid of it! I don't know why I restarted it, but I did. Come on, buddy. I believes in you. I believes in you. You can do it, little buddy. You can do it. Make Daddy proud. Speaking of proud... I believe you can do it. I believe you've got the gigabytes to pull right through it. This is the worst parody of any song in history. Oh. Weak. Weak. This is where I think it burnt out, right? So chances are we need more wattage, or these cards are just shy of doing it, which is probably more likely. Are we getting any cards coming in at all? Any 1080s? I don't see a 1080 there. Gee, a 1070 for the win on this broken PC, so as long as it works. There's a 1070 over here, so we're close. We may have to go with 2 used 1070s. So if we can't get it with this, I don't want to spend the extra $100. What I'm going to do is, yeah, okay, we're not going to spend the extra $100. We're getting close, though, guys. But at least now we can dual card this thing if I need to on a used rig when it comes in. But, you know, if that... So we've got a plan. We're almost there, guys. We've got a plan. It's a shitty plan, but it's a plan to get that thing out of this freaking shop that's been in here since the dawn of freaking time. Alright, so let's collect on these. They were pretty ridiculously easy anyway. 280, that's RAM, I guess. No, I don't know what that is, actually. A new case and more RAM. So everything else is good for this, except for the video cards, which we're looking for some cheap used ones. Alright, so let's make it a brand new day. We can come up with a new line for that. Alright, so we will end the day. Oh, wait a minute. We were getting one oh, wait, no, we got this today. Never mind. I was like, wait, we're getting one of those tomorrow? I didn't need to buy one? Alright, free tower. Doop. Not free, but... used tower. More cooling. This is a massive motherboard. RX 570 overclock. So we did end up getting an RX card, didn't we? Oh no, these are 580s. Do we? We don't have 570s. So what do you need, sir? You need your stupid fences. Yes, you need the fences. Yes. Fat stupid herbitses. All right, so there we go. Gollum plays. Stupid auto repairs. Why does that drive them so badly, precious? Why? Kill me with fire. All right, we're gonna have to take some of these out. Take out all but the top, so we can get all these in. If we can even do it. Ooh. Okay, so let's unplug this hard drive. Take her out. We're gonna have to move her to the bottom or something. Because of reasons. Let's get these in. Is there really? Well, there it is. I think technically we can put them all back in. Yeah, once the fans are in, you can put these guys back in. The power. What the hell? You trying to rule the world there, buddy? May as well fix this thing while we're here, you know, make sure it's all running okay. Boop. And we'll 3D mark it. Looks like all the fans are running. Yeah, we'll buy it. We haven't used them yet anyway, but we'll buy it. We'll buy it. We won't buy that, but we will buy that. All right, look at that. 2484, which is what we were hoping for out of that. This is that's the big thread ripper at 1793. It's slowing down dramatically. We're going to get half of our money back. Okay. Diagnose and fix. Okay, so we actually got 3 builds and another thing. Let's go ahead and run this really quick. And we'll run that. This guy's pretty much done. It's just getting it finished out here because we have $10 remaining. And we're going to get our 140 for putting it all in. So, yeah, we have a plan for this now, which is great. We're just going to keep holding on to it until we get some more used cards. Because with $725, we could put 2 1070s or maybe 2 used 1080s in there and keep it cheap enough that we can get it to that coveted 3D Mark score of 8,000. If we hit 25 and a video card becomes available that can hit 8,000, even more power. There was a card I was wondering about though, and it was the we used it once, but I wasn't sure if it actually got to the 8,000. It was like the 2060. Yeah, it was these guys, the ones that didn't go SLI. I thought these could get up to about 7,000, but they might reach 8,000, but I don't want to do it yet. I want to wait until we have a rig to build that we can throw this in, and then we could try it then. There's a very good chance that this would actually do it. I'm not that eager to find that out right away for obvious reasons, but yeah, that's going to be our future plan here. We're just going to finish this rig out and get and collect on it, so that way we clear up the queue. Because we'll have two things sitting in the queue, but looking at these guys with their budgets, we might actually attempt it. Oh god. That's not as bad as you would think. But yeah, I might try it here. We might get the card for this rig, but before we commit to it, I could probably pop it in here, see if it'll run it, and whatnot, and just see what happens. You never know. No harm in checking that out. Anyway, so we'll set this out. Because I don't want to do 3 builds right all at once, because obviously we're at the 40-minute mark. I've tried doing it at the 30-minute mark, and I don't make it reasonable most of the time. So anyway, this guy be done. And we're going to make sure that this is good. Good. And another motherboard. Game Storm. Let's look. What is Game Storm? Gamer Storm. Okay, so they make cooling units and power supplies. They probably make a cheap 850 watt, but it doesn't look. It's just a new company. And they have some cooling, so that's okay. That's interesting. All right. So anyway, we got some very expensive builds to do. 2 level 5s and a level 4. The level 4 we'll try out that card trick. I think, which would be good if I remember to do it, of course. And then we have something new here by Steve, who wants us to spend $1,000. So we got to figure out what this fool wants, and whatnot. So, anyways, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Vidja Cahrds Studios for more live gaming action from JRPG simulations, first-person shooters, tactical games, and more. I play a smorgasbord of crap that you won't believe. Some of them are retro, a lot of retro stuff that most people have never seen before, and it's a lot of fun. You get to hang out with me for a little bit. You can ask me questions. I have a good sense of humor. We have really good humor over there, and I mean good humor as in we say the most heinously terrible things, and we have a great time, within the rules of Twitch, obviously. And we also have our tabletop show, the Chairman of the Board show, which is our board gaming show, as well as our Hobo Headcrab Blind Plays show. He's 10 years younger than me, and he's playing a lot of retro, games for the first time ever, and he's just having a ball with it. He's played Earthbound so far. He's played Earthbound, Chrono Trigger, Grandia 2, I believe by the time this comes out, Final Fantasy X. And from there, we're not sure where we're going to go next. So, yeah, he's having a great time. That's once a week. The Chairman of the Board show is usually once a week on Tuesdays. Sometimes it's on Tuesday and Sunday, so sometimes we get 2 shows out of that. And the Hobo Headcrab show is usually on Thursday nights. Once a month, it's on a Friday. Tune in to find out when the times are and stuff, because the times sometimes change. And whenever the Hobo Headcrab show doesn't happen, I usually stream something as a makeup for it. So anyway, thanks guys for stopping by. We will see you guys next time.